This right here is why you're not a real estate investor. Now, this video is specifically for the people that on my last video commented things that they have no idea about. And I've talked about lack of education before, financial education, not being taught in public schools for a reason. And that reason is to keep people suppressed. So in my last video, I said that I didn't have the right insurance on a short-term rental, an Airbnb. I still had insurance for a primary residence as it was a previous primary residence. And that's when all the detectives chimed in saying that I was trying to game the system or take advantage of the government by using a primary residence loan on a non-primary resident. And that's where you're wrong for a number of reasons. Number one, as long as you live in a property as your primary residence for a minimum of 6 months, it's in the paperwork that you sign on your loan. If you're getting a conventional primary residence loan, FHA, VA, it's in the paperwork saying, I will live in this residence for 6 months. After 6 months, do whatever you want with the property. That's not against the law. That's not against any sort of rules. That's the smart way to do it if you don't have 20-25% to put down on a rental property. And how do I know all that? Because I'm a licensed loan officer. That's how I know all that. And that's how I know that, unfortunately, you were wrong. But this is an opportunity for you to get the education that you so clearly need. Because you could buy a house with as little as 3.5% down or sometimes no money down on a down payment assistance loan, live there for 6 months, and then go ahead and buy another property and rent that old one out. And if you're lucky like me, the market goes up, you could borrow against that house and use that as your down payment on the next house. And then your prior tenant can pay off that extra loan for you along with your regular mortgage. And you can do it on the next one, and the next one, and the next one. It's awesome. But that's why education is so important, because these people unfortunately think rental equals 20% down, rental equals 25% down. And that's a massive barrier to entry. Just imagine if you're buying a $600,000 house, how much money 20% is. So I needed to make this video to clarify that if you live in a house, it could, in the future, be a rental without you needing to make any changes besides your insurance. Oh, and did you know that remodeling of your primary residence that you do right now, if it's in the future going to be a rental, you can use those as write-offs? Now, I'm not a CPA. None of this is legal advice or whatever. I should say that just for disclosure purposes, I guess. I don't really know, but thanks for watching if you made it this far. Like the video if you liked the video. Leave me a comment. Later.